So I am fixing my Rustler VXL. Oh, actually, I'm not fixing it. I just broke it, but I took it apart to see what was wrong because I had dyed it. I took the whole car apart and I dyed the chassis black. I dyed the transmission case black. It was gray before, and I took the whole car apart and dyed it black. And I put it all back together, and I was driving it today, and the steering wouldn't steer. It wouldn't steer right, and I was wondering. I could see and I looked inside like where the servo was, and I could see that something was wrong. So I took it apart, and the post. Where's it at? Well, you can obviously see it. The post that sits right here snapped off. So the arms that connect to this, it wasn't holding the housing. It wasn't holding the housing anymore. It wasn't holding these little arms where they were supposed to be, so it wouldn't turn how it was supposed to turn. And I also realized that there's a crack in this too. This whole thing is cracked in the body right here, so I have to get a whole new. Right there is cracked, so I have to have a whole new one of these. I'm not sure what it's called. I would have to look up the part number on my Rustler parts diagram, and I also need to get an extra one of these. And I just recently got the new beadlock tires, and I also got the new tires too, because my other tires, it's the same tires, but they were pre-balled. I've had those tires for about a year and a half, and I also upgraded my battery. So this is my old battery, my 2-cell that I've been running with for probably close to a year, which you can see is getting a little bit puffy. And I upgraded to a 3-cell battery, 11.1 volt, obviously 3-cell, and the discharge rate I think the discharge rate is like 60, 50 or 50 C, so it's much better than this. So it's way fast, and I kept trying to drive it. I kept trying to drive it with the 3-cell, and it kept in the drive shaft right inside near the transmission case. That's the piece that it kept snapping right there. And so I have to upgrade the drive shaft before I can run it 3-cell. So right now, like I said, I have to run this 2-cell, and then as soon as I upgrade the drive shaft, I can start running the 3-cell. But it kind of sucks because I had just fixed the drive shaft as well as dyed the chassis, and then it broke on me again. These posts that hold the steering arms in, they broke again, so it's kind of a pain. But I have done some upgrades besides some other stuff that I've been doing to this. But I upgraded I upgraded these a while ago, the RPM rear A arms, and then this is the front part, the front portion of the car. But I upgraded the front A arms at the same time that I dyed the chassis. I upgraded the front A arms blue, and I put it all back together, and then my steering servo housing broke, so it's kind of a pain because almost every single time that I get this thing fixed, it breaks again. But I mean, it's kind of fun to upgrade and everything, but it is a pain because it does cost money trying to do all these upgrades, but it is what it is. So I also upgraded these um, these shock caps. They were plastic before, and I upgraded to blue aluminum. I really like how they look. I upgraded the RPM A arms, the front and the rear. I also upgraded the, I'm not even sure what this is called right now, but I put a aluminum, maybe a bulkhead. No, it's not a bulkhead, but I put the aluminum this thing in, and I think that's all for the front that I upgraded. But like I said, I dyed the chassis. I upgraded the shock caps in the back. I have a wheelie bar. I really haven't. Oh, you know what? I upgraded. I upgraded the caster blocks, or the caster block, and the. I'm not sure what the other thing is called, but I upgraded this, and then I upgraded the caster blocks inside. They're both aluminum, and then I also did the back, as you can see, and that's about it. But that's really what I need to do for my Rustler right now, is to fix this post. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna get an aluminum one yet, or another plastic one. But I need to fix that, and I need to fix the drive shafts. I'm probably gonna upgrade to the Traxxas steel. Those are like $70 offline, so I'm probably gonna upgrade to those, but it's gonna be a while, because they're expensive. So I'm just gonna run the 2 cell for now. And another issue that I had with this recently was I had my battery posts for my big batteries, so that I could put this in there, and then if I screw that in, I put this on there too. And my other post, actually I'm in the wrong hole, this one. So I put the other post right here, and it holds the battery in. And whenever I was taking the body pins out of the post,